Thanks. You guys ever doing laundry and you have to stop halfway through because you can't see anymore? Because you're listening to This American Life and it's just so damn moving? Yeah, me neither. So my roommate has this cat, and I feel like the cat has gone out of its way to make it clear that she's my roommate's cat and not my cat. And like, that's cool, you know, like I can respect the boundaries, but my roommate went out of town for the weekend, and I guess the cat got a little lonely or something because middle of the night, comes slinking into my bedroom, sidles up next to me in bed. I'm not made of stone, is what I'm saying. We had one crazy night, a lot of petting, a lot of purring, a little drooling, which I'd rather not get into. But the thing is now, like, I don't know where we stand, you know? Like, I don't know if that's moved our relationship forwards or backwards. She's just pretending like nothing happened. And there's a clear transgression there, right? Like, none of us should tell my roommate what happened. But I also sort of feel like I'm not the one in a committed relationship. Toll House is. That's not her, right? So I play a lot of Words with Friends. Anybody Words with Friends? That's fun. I was telling my friend about it, and he goes, "Oh my god, my girlfriend is just obsessed with that game." And I go, "Great, tell me her username, and we'll play." And he goes, "Dude, I'm not telling you my girlfriend's Words with Friends username." Like, does he think I'm going to steal his girlfriend using only Scrabble moves? How would you even do that? Seriously, how would you do that? Something very attractive. I'd be like if I had a really long word with that. No, it's not the length of the word, right? It's multiple word scores. Am I right, ladies? Yeah. See some candidates for Words with Friends with benefits here tonight. You guys ever using a public restroom and the stall is really narrow, so you can't get your knees wide enough to wipe, really? So you stand up and you turn sideways and you make eye contact with somebody at the sink while your hand is down here between. Yeah, me neither. I mean, I can't imagine what that would, how that would be. So my wife and I had a baby 8.5 months ago. Thank you, yeah. Very, very cute kid. No, I mean, you're saying he thinks that because it's his kid, but really other people with babies are like, your baby is way cuter. So we put the pictures of the baby on Facebook, and I don't want to brag or anything, but like within a couple hours, usually like 100 likes. I'm just saying. But I have like 1,100 Facebook friends. So like 1,000 of you hate my baby. I don't know what that's about. Is it her acne? Because she can't help. That's the thing. Those of you who've had children, you know baby acne is a real thing. And I think it's stress related because she has a tendency to make every small problem like a huge deal, you know? It could be hygiene, it's disgusting when she eats. It's all over the place. Doesn't take good care of her skin. When you're a guy and you have a daughter, you have to start, your priority shift. I had to go through my bathroom and take out all the Axe body spray because I don't want her falling in love with douchebags when she gets older. I'm smart, I'm thinking ahead. Oh, you guys ever, you're out walking around your neighborhood and you're looking at Instagram and you decide to get in on the act, and so you like are taking a picture of your neighbor's potted plant, but you're getting all crazy Scorsese on it, and you're like working with filters, and you realize you've been there for 2 hours. The only way to get yourself to exercise is by smoking a big fat bowl before you go. Yeah, no, me neither. I love working out. I don't know if you can tell by this outfit I put together at Marshall's, but I'm not really a very trendy guy. But I recently hit the age where I can kill any trend I want to just by being into it. So that's awesome. I work with kids, and I went in the other day singing that I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got 20. They hate that song now. That's no longer popular. If if you're wondering what happened to silly bands, I wore one about a year ago. Banished. It's over. You're welcome. Thank you. I'm getting older, and it hit me recently because I was out and this beautiful young woman crossed my path, and I thought to myself, God, if I was just 10 years younger, then I would stare awkwardly at your boobs and not talk to you at all. If I was 10 years younger, boy, then later when I was masturbating to you, I could still remember what you looked like. If I was 10 years younger, then I wouldn't have health insurance and I'd have no idea what happens during an amnio. So maybe I should. I mentioned that I work with kids. That's my day job, is that I'm a public school teacher. Please hold your applause. I'm only in it for the money. But I let the kids work in small groups sometimes, and I let them name their groups because I'm an inspiration, because I make learning fun. And this girl's like, Mister, can we be the Fantastic Four? And I was like, yeah, Kimberly, that's a great name. Of course you can be the Fantastic Four. There are 6 of you in your group, though. And without missing a beat, she goes, yeah, but only 4 of us are fantastic. You run into the kids sometimes outside of school. It's always a little awky, you know. I was going to Yogurtland with a buddy, and as we did, these 2 sisters were walking out, like 11, 12 years old, and a little smile wave, you know, like, oh, it's weird. And my friend doesn't say anything. And so we're making our yogurt, and my friend is just like silent, and we pay and we're eating, and my friend hasn't said a word about, you know, the interaction that occurred earlier. So now I'm like, dude, you know that I know them, right? Like, I wasn't spitting game at preteens. And he goes, I just figured it was none of my business. Yeah, so the good news is I have friends who would stick by me even if I was a pedophile. The bad news is I have friends who would be friends with pedophiles. Maybe think some choices there. Last thing I'll mention, true story. When you're a teacher, one of the occupational hazards is graffiti. Somebody's gonna write graffiti about you. And I went into the boys' bathroom and it said, Mr. Zarou is ugly and gay. In addition, he is a virgin. Word for word, that's what. Yeah, I mean, you can't see something like that and not feel proud, I guess, because clearly my teaching had gotten through to this child. I mean, his writing had transitional phrases, it had descriptive language, it was the best writing he'd done all year. But that's a weird insult, right? Ugly and gay and also a virgin. It's like, that guy hasn't even had sex. But when he does, it's going to be with a man. And a man with low standards. You guys have been great. I'm Max Zarou.